Producer Charlie is joining us now with the hottest films to hit movie theater screens recently. So where do we start? What's going on? What do we need to know?
Okay, so we're going back up to MLK weekend opening. So first we're going to start with The Book of Clarence. So The Book of Clarence is a PG-13 biblical comedy. The plot follows a struggling, down-on-his-luck man named Clarence. He's living in 33 AD Jerusalem. He looks to capitalize on the rise of Jesus Christ by claiming to be a new Messiah sent by God in an attempt to free himself from debt and start a new life of glory for himself.
It is a comedy.
It's a comedy, yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes, and it's pretty good, honestly. It stars Lakeith Stanfield. You may know him from the TV show Atlanta. He's also been in a few other movies. On Netflix, I don't know the one on Netflix, but Reese said it was really good that he's in that one.
You can find him there too, yeah.
And something I didn't realize until afterwards is Jay-Z was one of the producers for this movie.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Right? I wasn't expecting that one.
I wonder if there's going to be some brouhaha on this, because I know the last one that I can compare just mentally is Monty Python when they did theirs.
I did see some other people's thoughts on it, and they did kind of compare it to Monty Python.
Okay.
So if you like Monty Python, you might actually like this one. So its opening weekend, it was projected to gross around $7 million, and it only got to about $2.5 million. So I would recommend it. It's a good watch one time through. I personally wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah.
But it's a fun watch through.
Sometimes once is enough.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Now, if you're needing like an easy watch.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
It's an easy watch. And now, the next one I've been looking forward to talking about is Mean Girls. Now, in case you didn't know, this is a musical, and it is based on the Broadway musical with the same name.
Yeah.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't know it's a musical and are upset when they find out it is a musical. Now, this stars Angourie Rice as Katie and Renee Rapp as Regina George. And then you may recognize Alili Carvalho is the voice of Moana. She is in here as Janice. And something that I found interesting as well is the girl that our new Gretchen Wieners is BB Wood, and she is from Kansas City.
Oh, that's a
which
fun
I did not realize.
Okay.
So we have a
cool.
Missourian in the new
in the cast. Yes.
So like I said, this is a musical, and the Broadway version is based, it's based off that. And Tina Fey's husband actually composed the music for the Broadway version.
Okay.
And so he came back and reworked them for the movie.
Right.
And surprisingly, I couldn't believe they left out 14 songs from the Broadway version for the movie.
Left out 14
songs?
So they have like 2 songs left?
No, there's a good number of songs in this movie.
It's almost like an opera.
Right. Well, they cut it down because I think the Broadway version actually runs 2.5 hours.
Oh, it's a long show.
Grand opera. Okay.
A grand opera.
Well, if the young lady who played Moana, who did Moana's voice, if that's any indication of the singing talent, it's going to be good stuff.
Blake and I actually went and watched this together, and we both really liked it. And you do have some returning actors: Tina Fey, Tim Meadows, Busy Phillips. She was the original Gretchen Wieners, came back and she played Regina George's mom. And Ashley Park she originated the role of Gretchen on the stage on the Broadway version.
Yeah.
She comes in, and then we have some new actors that come in who play. We have Pam from The Office, and then
Jenna Fisher.
Yes, Jenna Fisher and John Hamm. And then actually, spoiler if you haven't seen it, plug your ears. There's a big cameo that nobody knew about, was very well kept.
Yeah, they didn't publicize
I've
it.
seen articles.
Okay.
What's it like working together?
Yeah, Lindsay
again?
Lohan actually came back for a cameo in the movie, and it was really surprising. And apparently it was reported that she got $500,000 for this cameo.
The things they pay for cameos these days is
And
insane.
I did see that they tried to get Rachel McAdams back, but it didn't work out for a cameo from her as well.
Okay.
So, domestic-wise, this grossed $33.6 million for its opening weekend, beating out the 2004 Mean Girls by almost $11 million.
That's insane. That's really incredible. I will say, as someone who did see this as well, you have to go see it. If you're a fan of Mean Girls, I feel like there have been mixed reviews post, which is like, I feel like disappointing for us because we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I think if you are a fan, you have to go see it. You just have to go into it with a different mindset.
Well,
it is not the original film. It has a lot of similarities. It's not a remake. It is literally based off the Broadway adaptation, which is also different.
Yeah.
So you have to go in with that mindset, and I think you will enjoy it. But I think the casting was like incredible on this.
I agree.
The cameos were super fun. Seeing Tina Fey and Tim Meadows back in this was super fun. So overall, I think it's worth it to go and see it if this is your thing.
Yeah.
Just view it as a new experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Try to compare it.
It's fun. It's not
there you
something like dark and dramatic. It's just a fun thing. So current box office rankings currently, right now we have Mean Girls is #1, The Beekeeper, Wonka, Anyone But You, and Migration. All of these are great movies. If you're looking for something to do when it's cold and nasty out,
go watch a movie.
Go watch a movie.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back after this.